Welcome to the channel. Today we will discuss the Australian economy. Australia's economy in 2025 presents a compelling narrative of gradual recovery, structural transformation, and cautious optimism following years of economic uncertainty. As the nation moves through the first half of the year, key indicators suggest an economy in transition, one that is slowly gaining momentum while grappling with persistent challenges. The Australian economy demonstrated resilience in the first quarter of 2025, with GDP rising 0.6% for the quarter and achieving 1.3% annual growth since December 2023. This represents a modest improvement from the 0.8% increase recorded in the previous year's September quarter, signaling a gradual but steady recovery trajectory. Private sector contributions have become increasingly important to this growth story. Household consumption added 0.2 percentage points to GDP growth, while private investment contributed an additional 0.1 percentage points. The improvement in private demand suggests that consumer confidence is slowly returning, and businesses are beginning to invest more actively in their operations. Public sector support remains present, but has moderated compared to previous quarters. This reduction reflects a natural evolution as the economy transitions from government-led recovery to more balanced, private sector-driven growth. The International Monetary Fund projects Australia's real GDP to grow by 1.6% in 2025, though it acknowledges that growth remains below historical trend levels. Inflation management continues to be a central focus for policymakers and economists throughout 2025. Current projections suggest that inflation will remain within the Reserve Bank of Australia's target band of 2 to 3%, though it is expected to trend toward the upper half of this range. The labour market's tightness continues to exert upward pressure on unit labour costs, which prolongs the disinflation process that began in late 2023. The Reserve Bank of Australia has maintained a cautious stance on monetary policy, with expectations that interest rates will begin to decline as the year progresses. Market analysts anticipate that lower interest rates will provide relief to households and businesses, particularly those struggling with mortgage payments and business financing costs. Australia's mining sector, long the backbone of the national economy, faces a complex landscape in 2025. The industry continues to navigate geopolitical tensions, shifting global demand patterns, and technological disruption. Despite these challenges, mining employment has shown resilience, with trend employment in the sector reaching 326,344 people in February 2025, an increase from 314,914 in November 2024. Geopolitical tensions have created new uncertainties for mineral exports. Companies are increasingly focusing on diversification strategies and technological advancement to maintain competitiveness. The housing sector represents both a challenge and an opportunity for the Australian economy in 2025. Housing affordability remains a significant concern. The relationship between mining cycles and housing markets, particularly evident in Western Australia, continues to influence regional economic dynamics. Professional services and white-collar employment have emerged as important stabilizing forces in the economy, providing a buffer against economic volatility. Australia's economic performance in 2025 cannot be separated from global economic conditions. The outlook for global growth appears weaker for both 2025 and 2026. However, this challenge is somewhat offset by currency dynamics, with a weaker Australian dollar helping to support export competitiveness. Ongoing trade tensions and geopolitical uncertainties continue to affect global economic relationships. The United States' renewed focus on protectionist policies has created additional complexity. The Australian labour market in 2025 reflects the broader economic transition. While unemployment is expected to rise modestly to around 4.25%, this remains at historically low levels. Employment growth has been uneven across sectors, with professional services and technology-related industries showing particular strength. Australian households enter 2025 with cautious optimism about their financial prospects. The expectation of lower interest rates provides hope for mortgage holders. Consumer spending patterns suggest that households are gradually increasing their expenditure, though they remain more cautious than in pre-pandemic periods. The housing market's performance continues to influence household wealth and confidence. Expectations of improved market conditions are supporting gradual improvement in sentiment. Looking ahead through 2025, Australia's economic trajectory appears to be one of gradual improvement rather than dramatic recovery. Policymakers face the challenge of supporting this recovery while addressing structural issues. Housing affordability and economic diversification remain key priorities. The global economic environment will continue to influence Australia's performance, with trade relationships and international investment flows playing crucial roles. Australia's economy in 2025 represents a nation in transition, one that is working to balance traditional strengths with new opportunities. While the path forward may not be without obstacles, the foundations for sustained growth appear to be gradually strengthening. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe.